Alright, hi chat. I apologize if I sound a little bit tired today. It's because I'm a little bit tired today. I have not been sleeping well the past couple days. But hi, we're here. We're doing more of this. I'm gonna lose my freaking mind again, probably. Oh god. This one. Have I been? I always give 5 minutes for people to show up. I know this ended up being more like 6 minutes. To that I say, oops. I've always been wanting to put a timer on my starting soon screen, but I haven't gotten around to it. It's like that's effort, and I'd have to like do it. Hold up. Yeah, I unmuted, right? Yes, I did. What is my model doing? I forgot, I can't turn my head that drastically. Alright, so as much as I never want to be in this... What fresh nightmare of code? Hopefully the fresh nightmares are over. Because all of these rooms can be navigated with just the drone. I think. Yeah, because this is the drone quest. And if you can do all of this with drone, that means yep, is all of this. I know I'd be taking like hella damage right now, but you can get all the way up here with just drone. All right. So this is where the fun starts. This is where we get to start doing things at like a reasonable speed again. Give me a second. I gotta scroll way up here. Yeah, I know one of the. I didn't forget. I'll get to that. I want to get all these rooms in first. That is an oddly specific room name. Is that the room name? That is in fact the room name. I'm gonna get rid of the 1 since there is no 2. Oh god, which way are the doors in that room? First one, it's a left door and an up door, or a left door and a right door. And no logic. Orientation dot left and AV door. Orientation dot right. Bam, whole room done. We're gonna get so much done today. Okay, now real doors. I need. Oh god. Oh no. I have to look at ice crags one more time. Secret lower is what yeah, secret lower 1 is the door that I need. Okay, hold up. I'm not gonna need this guy for a hot minute, so you can just get out of the way. Good lord, look at that jump in line number. Alright, so we got maybe connection, maybe door ID. Region, I wish there was a better way to do this. Ice Crags, secret lower, 0 goes to AV door ID. Region dot Tavern of the Roses 1, 0. Bam. Entire door done. Or entire room done. What's next? Next up is floral closet. Yep, that's the syntax. We have AV door. Left hand. AV door. That's not how you spell door. Let me just shut up. And now we go all the way back down here. Oops, I forgot a space there. AV door ID. AV region. Dot. Cavern of the Roses 1 goes to AV door ID. AV region. Dot. Floral closet 0. Okay, now comes the fun one. Stalagmite, right? Yeah, stalagmite. That is the room name. We have AV door. Where's the door in this room? It's a right door, right? Yeah, it's a right door. Bam, another room. See, this is I like when it's like this, when I get to just hammer through a whole bunch of rooms. No, floral closet 1. I'm just now thinking of a better way I could have done this from the start, but that would require I restart everything now. And I'm not doing that. Stalagmite 0. Is this the one with the really goofy name? Yes, it is. This is the one with the really goofy name. And yeah, benefit and pain of hindsight. I mean, it's just, I could have, instead of making the AV door ID structure at all, I could have just made AV connection take 2 regions and 2 IDs. And that would have been considerably faster to type, but oh well. Actually, wait, no, there is a reason I didn't do it like that, because the door IDs sometimes carry other reasons. No, I don't know. Yeah, no, I could have sidestepped this entire class. Oh well. I'm just noticing you're probably going to see a ton of these rooms in Room Rando. Yeah, they're all functionally free connectors, exactly. None of them have any logic. I mean, how do you think I've gotten through this many rooms so fast? What was the room I just... Oh, yeah, right. Suspension of the Guild. The one with the super goofy name. And then what's this guy? I don't like this room name because it's just wrong. Screw it. I'm changing it. I'm going to leave the code correct and then change the display name. That's a slight issue. Okay, I already did flamethrower room. For the actual flamethrower. So I'm just gonna call this reflector room. It's cooled down. It's not so much that it's cooled down as much as the sun hasn't finished coming up yet. So like over the course of the stream, it's gonna reach like 30 degrees, but. What's wrong with the room name? So, the room name for this room is Flamethrower Room. This ain't Flamethrower. This is not Flamethrower. This is Reflector. Oh, hydrate and stretch. God damn it, hike up. Ow. Yeah, this isn't the only room name internally that's just, like, transparently wrong about what item's in it. Interestingly, there is actually a room in the code that's called Reflector Room, and it does not contain Reflector. In fact, it contains fucking nothing. Hold on, I gotta go wire up a door. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I have it called False Reflector here, because it's not actually the room with Reflector in it. Alright, so after all that, we have a few items we need to do, or rather a few locations. We have this one, obviously. Let me go grab my spreadsheet, which is of course signed into the wrong account, because why would it ever be signed into the correct account? Medical procedure that date? Yikes. Hope it goes well. That is the location name. Base ID plus 112. And no logic. However, there is actually another item back here, as Fen... I walked the wrong way. God damn it. Yeah. As Fen alluded to, there is in fact another item back here. So it looks like any drill will work. Because Trace can fit here. There's another item back here. It means any drill. I can't open the... You're just gonna have to deal with the laser noises. We're just gonna have to deal with the periodic laser noises. Give you location, that. Base ID plus 113. And unfortunately, we need logic. But the logic here is just drill. That's the entire logic for this room. Or for this item, rather. And with all of that, that's this section done. Yeah, that's this whole section of the map done. And Drone Odyssey Secret we've done. We have improved launch room we need to do though. Okay. Wait, that's not. Nope. Okay. Okay, I can't drone fly today. My hands won't do it. I say and then proceed to drone fly. Next is not really drone fly though. That's just with 2 it's a lot easier when you have to infinite drone. It's like bomb jumping. Doing it twice is easier. As soon as you have to do it a 3rd time, it becomes really hard. Okay, so what fresh hell is awaiting me in this room? Can you get to the item with nothing? You can get to the item with nothing. And that's all that matters. Because there's only 1 door in this room? I love this room now. I was so worried about this fucking room, and I don't have to do anything. We can't help but notice that there's a lot of enemies making noise in this room. Hi there. Now, because you can always respawn out of the room, and it's a dead-end room, I don't need to put logic on this door. Oh wait, I have to connect the door. Hold up. Oh god, which ice crag's upper is it? Also, like, is this font size good for y'all on the stream? Like, can you read this? Ice crag's upper. Up door is 0, so 1 is the right door that we'd want. So now I grab this. Wait a second, I pasted the wrong thing in there. Good thing I noticed that. Because Drone Odyssey Secret is this one. That's what this is supposed to be. Good thing I noticed. Okay, this one I am not a fan of, but it's what was agreed on. I'll probably poke a few of the location names. Oh, I mean base ID. Can't forget base ID plus 114. And somehow we don't need any logic here. And we don't have to do the rest of this absolutely vile room. Because none of it matters, because you can always get out with a respawn, which is something this rando is accounting for. Now we're here. The last item in all of Kerr, and it's up here. Oh god, there's so many. Oh god, there's so many ways to get up this. And all the logic's on the item. I'm just gonna go save here. That's the wrong button. Keep outing that I'm playing with really cursed controls. Because my map, or my button for this is up arrow, so when it says press up, Oh god, okay. I'm honestly gonna hit this one with a temp up and then just ask someone else who actually knows how to do it, because I can't be bothered today. Okay. This one, unfortunately, I think this one does... Nope. Give FD. That's what I was looking for. Okay, that works. Very long warp and short drone. Or I think, yeah, I'm gonna need to start file swapping soon. Wait, can Redcoat just... No. Redcoat might be powerful, but it's not that powerful. Unless it is. Hold up. That really feels like something Redcoat should be able to do, but it just isn't. Okay, so this is gonna be 2 rooms. Hold up, is that how I do this? No, I don't put spaces. Oh my god. Door. I am going to get so tired of writing Ekurma by the end of this stream. Dort. God, I can't type. There's not left. And then we're gonna have nope. This is inner west to east. And we're gonna need gross logic on this. Or some simple logic I can copy. This is simple logic I can copy. Gonna leave that there for now, just in case I forget. And then There we go. And of course we have... What am I doing? Inner east-west. And this guy needs logic as well, which I think I still have copied. Yep. Okay. Well, it's going to be much easier to... God damn it. I did this. That's just barely possible. So yeah, this is... You need trench coat. Okay, yeah, and just short drone will work. So, logic function dot trench coat and logic function dot short drone. There we go. So that's this logic. Now, this one's gonna be way more gross. Yeah, because you need trench coat to get through this, and then you need short drone to get up that. I mean, technically you can escape as the drone, but I don't put that in logic because, frankly, it is an absolute nightmare to put into logic, so I'm not going to. Someday I will. Today is not that day. Okay. So we know if you don't have enhanced drone launch, you need, like, everything to get up there. I'm gonna start by putting in an extra set of brackets. A very long warp, which we don't use very often. And that already includes short drone. In fact, I think that, or no, no, it doesn't include short drone. Logic function dot. But I'm pretty sure there's another way in. And unfortunately for that, hey, Sky. Yeah, unfortunately, to test this theory, I need to go over to my other file. God, didn't think I'd be hearing the Maru music again. Oh, right. Forgot, I figured that cutscene. I'm just gonna save again so I don't have to do that cutscene every time I load into this file. Let's... Area... There we go. Don't ask why I just have that memorized. I'm pretty sure, yeah, enhanced drone launch and trench coat will do it. Or, I need another set of brackets. Logic function dot long drone, which was another one we don't use very often. Logic info state and function dot trench coat. Logic info state. Wait a minute. I need another set of brackets here. Because, or logic function dot drone fly. We can never forget about drone fly. Unless short drone is already valid. And I can get rid of the fix me on the end of this now. Because I did. I fixed it. While I'm in here with enhanced drone launch, There's probably a whole bunch of spots where enhanced drone launch can do things that I just missed. Whoops. Okay, hold up. Here. Okay, so long drone on its own is enough for that. Assuming... Yeah, I didn't have field disruptor. So just long drone does work for this. Oh, hey, Fen. And that's on, yeah, it's on the west side of the room. Locations. Okay, hold up. What did I call it? This is the last location in Kerr, by the way. Peak Cliff Ledge. You were saying hi to you and go, oh yeah, we have Fen and Fen in the same chat at the same time. This is great. This is great. I love that. Watch her nights and I'm not even, she has dream now. Oh boy. That's a shame that I'm missing that. I'm gonna have to go watch that VOD back at some point. Yep, the confusion begins now. We have Fennel and Fen and Quill hydrating. Why did it play the sound effect that time? Was there a stretch as well, or was it just a hydrate? There was the stretch as well. God damn it. Oh. Ah. Great job, Fen12, not to be confused with Fennel. I have to elongate both of your names for clarification's sake. Is this the first time you two have both been in the chat at the same time? I know we had one of you in a call and one of you in the chat once. I think it's the first time you've both been in the chat at the same time. Look, I don't know. This is the first time I think I've Fen12 and Fennel. Yep. those are the two. Okay. Oh, we're done with that. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna need enhanced drone launch in Ekurma in a couple places. So we get back over here. So we know long drone on its own, long drone / drone fly. In fact, I'm just gonna go put that in. This is gonna be more super disgusting logic, but equals. In fact, that means I need another set of brackets. Oh god, I hate this. I hate this king of ledge. Okay. Get rid of red coat. Okay. Trench coat can do that. That is absolutely gross. Okay, hold on. Let's think like this. Is there a way to do this without drone? You have everything. There is a way to do this without. In fact, I'm gonna actually just pick up the item because we know it. We know it's right here. Hey, Azura. So now the question is, do you actually need very long warp? I'm gonna take field disruptor. You do actually wait. I hate this. Okay, so any shenanigans involving grapple, this is a thing. Time to piss off everyone that I forced to do this. Oh, good. I know this is possible. I think it's possible with just grapple and trench. Oh my god. You have to go soon? Fair enough. Glad you stopped by, Heike. I appreciate it. So, like, hi, Quill, you've been uncharacteristically quiet after those redeems. Oh my god. I know this is a thing. Playing a game? That makes sense. Oh my god, it was a thing. But it doesn't matter because this isn't. Okay. Is frustrating the player the goal here? Is that just an added bonus? I mean, I'm not that good at this game. My logic is that if I can do it, most people probably can. Okay. Oh my god, that's not enough. Okay. Take FD, give RC. Let me guess, Redcoat can do it. No. You need very long warp. The very long warp and grapple does it. Then either of those components and well, I think short drone might be able to. Short drone we'll get into, but if you don't have drone, you need everything else. Very long warp, logic info state, and logic function dot grapple, logic info state. This just in. Amada sells self short. It makes extremely difficult challenge on accident. I would not put that past me, honestly. Okay, so that every solution that doesn't involve that doesn't involve short drone is this. This is the only one, because this takes every other freaking vertical mobility item combined. So now, let's try reality where you have no grapple. Literally, you just don't get enough height. Yeah, no grapple, you straight up don't get enough height. Okay. Fair enough. So it actually makes more sense for me to structure this as grapple and brackets, which of course means we have another set of goddamn brackets, but yeah. If you don't have short drone, you need very long warp. Now let's say we do have short drone. We do have grapple, obviously. Is just grapple and short drone a thing? In fact, I'm gonna get rid of that. Just oh my god. Really? Wait a second. Oh, is this a thing? If this is a thing, I'm probably not putting it in logic, because this is awful. This feels like it might be a thing. Hold up. I don't think this is a thing. It feels really close to being a thing, but I don't think it is. But you can get to this point with just that. So then, at this point... Logic's that very long line. You think that's a bad... You think this is a bad line? Hold up. I need to show you a bad line. Where is it? It's in freaking somewhere. If I just scroll way over here, it's not this guy. It's over here somewhere. There it is. This guy. Freaking Sentinel Shaft left door. And it's not even the longest one. Where is it? Is it up here? There it is. It's the vision exit right door. That's why. About to forget she has an enter queue in writing logic. I just prefer long line over block. I don't know. I'm weird. Hate me all you want. I think it's better. Back down here. In all fairness, though, the reason that door is absolutely gross on the logic front is because that room has two different room states, and I need to account for both of them. Okay. So at this point, short drone and grapple on its own is not enough, unfortunately. It's really close. The short drone... I mean, the entire premise of this is that we don't have enhanced launch, so that's not a thing. It's not any up, and it's not any up no ceiling, because it just is trench or, yeah, trench or field disruptor. Let me just make sure field disruptor can actually do it. Yeah. Oh, hey, copy. Very long warp. I need to be in this. And then I need another goddamn bracket. Logic function dot wrench coat. And that'll automatically include red coat. Or logic function dot field disruptor. Logic info. Does this win the most brackets at the end of a line award? Because I think this might be close to winning the most brackets at the end of a line award. Oh my god, I hate this goddamn ledge. Oh god. And that is the last item in Kerr. And we only have one... Oh wait, hold up. I gotta connect the doors. Does it always come back to fucking ice crags? I hate ice crags. I never want to see that room again. Never. To Kurma West, 0. In fact, not only is that the last item, we're about to do the last room. It's just a save station with a right door. I'm not actually making that. I'm just gonna go, there's gotta be one around here somewhere. That's a left door. The left door. I know I could just change it to say right, but... Ah! You. I knew there was one around here somewhere. This is... Oh god, which one actually is this? Numerically? 4. I need to go... 4... 4, 4, 4. And I need to go cur, and bam, that's the last room. Oh, good. It's 0, right? I forget how save stations work. Yeah, the doors are always 0, most of the time. And that is, hold up, I gotta wire this room to itself. Give me a second. Kurt Ekerma West 2 goes to Kurt Ekerma East 1. And that is Kerr done. This is actually a pretty huge milestone, all things considered. There's only one area left. We've done Arabu. We've done Absu, we've done Z, we've done Kerr, we've done Indi, we've done Ukinna, we've done Edin, we've done Maruru. Now we just need to do Ekurma. And also go fix some of the temporary logic. Because there is still some temporary logic that I need to, like, go do. Alright, well, only one way to go, and it's forward. And thankfully, Ekurma is a relatively linear area. Damn it. This is tight enough that I'm actually kind of regretting putting it into logic, but oh my god. There we go. Get used to this music. It's all we're hearing for the rest of this project. Well, this is a great start. Okay, buddy. Out. Oh god, this entire area, it's a late game area. Everything is gonna be a nightmare. And we're gonna need to go through and put combat logic in here eventually, but I think this is any up, no ceiling, though. Yep. Except it doesn't matter, because there's a trench coat check right here. Can trench coat just make this? No, but it can do this. Also, there's an item here. And you need drill. Okay, but trench coat cannot do this. Is the unfortunate thing. Hold up. With Field Disruptor, this feels like it might actually be possible. If I could just freaking diagonal. Oh my god. It is so hard to get this input for the diagonal. This feels like it's possible if you just, like, don't suck. I don't know. This feels so possible, though. Like, it just... Okay, I actually don't think that's possible. I don't think you're getting enough height. Also, this guy needs to shut the hell up or before I get too mad at him. Oh, wait, hold up. But if you have both, can you just... No. It feels so close to possible, but I can't do it, which means I can't put it in logic. Obviously with red coat. In fact... I think red coat might be able to just... No, that needs very long warp? Interesting. Yeah, that needs very long warp if you don't have drone or... Actually, I mean, like, if you're here, you have drone teleport. But I can't assume that because room rando. Oh my god, I hate this room already. I think Grapple can actually solo this part of the room. If you just... Oops. Yeah, Grapple can solo that. I think... Is this a case where Trenchcoat... It's Trenchcoat and... Drone. Rando, the geometry of each individual room, that ain't happening. And then you need, oh my god. Okay, well down here, oh. Right, Sujin Key, except you don't need Sujin Key ever if you have red coat, but. Oh, also this is a soft block pit, I love that. This is a soft block pit without long warp. Yeah, you don't need Sujin Key because you can just do that if you have red coat. Okay, these two. Hey, Grunt. Oh god, I don't like this room. I think I need to do 5 regions for this to... No, I can get away with, I think, 4. This is in front of the door. There's in front of each door. Actually, it might be easier to just do door to door. Basically. Which is gonna be so rough, and I hate it. Also, you can just go up here if you have red coat. In fact, can you do that with trench coat? With trench coat and grapple, you can get up here. And then you can't go back down, but you can just do that. Oh. There's a reason I was afraid of Ekurma, and this is it. Oh right, and there's a freaking item in this room, yeah. So we need at least 4 regions, probably 5. We need the left, the right, the middle, and then probably a midpoint on the right. The left, the middle, the upper right, the lower right, and the middle right is seemingly what we need here. Or no, we can probably get away with just 1 right. What the hell is going on with my encoder? It's fine to me. Okay. These rooms are about to start giving me a headache. They're just... I'm really hoping they're not all this complicated. Oh, and of course, you gotta throw in a drone requirement right there as well. You know, just to make it extra fun. I'm gonna need to go in and freaking long drone this as well. Okay, well, first things first, let's find the ways to get up here. Can you do it with just trench coat? Well, no. But I think trench coat and... Not trench coat and... Well, trench coat and grapple can do it the other way, but it can also do it, like, the intended way. Probably. That's possible if you just don't suck. I'm pretty sure that's the intended way to get up here. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure trench coat and short drone will work as well. If you just don't suck. That might not be a thing, actually. That actually... Hold up. Am I making this way harder than it needs to be? Apparently not for once. This actually might not be a thing. Hold up. I mean, long drone, which means I have to freaking test this room with long drone. I hate it. Yeah, I don't think short drone can do it with just trench. Oh my god. This... My brain is big hurt in this room. You know what? Let's just start. Oh. I have a feeling this entire area is gonna be like this. It's just by virtue of being a late game area. There's probably a whole bunch of temp up I need to go back and like resolve, and just a whole bunch of fix me logic everywhere, but... Can't wait for Sudrin Key to never mean anything. If fix me's in code, impossible. Exactly. And none of the real doors are going to have any logic here. Just that kind of room. West to center, yeah. Where's some really easy logic I can just copy? Not that. This. Logic equals... You can do it with just trench coat, and you need trench coat, so therefore I don't need to put anything else in. Oh, hold up. Wait, do I use center or middle? I'm pretty sure I use center. Thank you, Ice Crags. And this is also just trench. because, yeah, they conveniently provide you with stairs. And I'm just gonna do the item while I'm here, because it's literally just drill. God, I have to go way over here to put a comma. We're into Kerma with the locations. Means I have to scroll down this chart for the first time in forever. Wait, where's that Kerma? There it is. Entry chamber, breakable wall. And don't I have logic equals drill, like, right here? Yes, I do. Thank you, past me. Alright, we're... You know that... You can't just say that, Grunt. That's a good one. Okay. You can and you did. You kind of did. I think this is trench and grapple. Or trench and grapple or short drone. Because... Yeah, because we established that field disruptor is not enough to get up this ledge. Oh god, but yeah, I'm gonna need maybe a 5th region here. I mean, you can navigate a good chunk of this with just... Oh my god. Me no like this room. You know, I think I can actually get away with making this all one region. Because you're gonna need a whole bunch of stuff to get up. Well, no, because you can, if you're already up here, you can do this. I need 5 regions. Damn it. Okay. I need 5 regions. I was hoping I wouldn't need 5 regions, but I need 5 regions. I'll call this one East. I don't like these rooms. Logic here. I think I can get away with just trench. Yeah, because everything before that ledge you can get away with just trench. Once you're down there, you need long warp to get out, or short drone. In fact, is short drone enough to get out of this pit? Yes. Of course it is. Why would I ever doubt you, short drone? I'm sorry. Okay, but over here, I'm gonna be real with you here. No, don't auto format my line. You need trench coat no matter what. Where's this end? And... There we go. We're at 5 regions and 6 regions, produces 7 regions to complete it. Yeah, that's how this room is starting to feel already. my god. Oh god. I genuinely don't know how complex the requirements are in this room. This room makes my brain hurt severely. Hold up. Yeah, you can just make that jump. I just noticed I need 6 regions. Because of the goddamn key door. Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. I can get away with 5. It's just gonna be gross. I'm having some lag on my end, I'm not gonna lie. Our drone. But it's not trench coats. We need... Wait a second. The fact that that's doable means that actually it is... Wait, crap. Because... Now, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure you can get up here. It's gonna be wild that you technically don't need drone to get here. Because you can just do that, but then you need drone to leave. Except no you don't, because you can go left. You don't need drone to navigate this room at all. Because you can do this shit. Okay, but we have another door here. Oh wait, drone fly. God damn it. Whatever, I'll add that later. I've already got to fix me there. I'll get that when I come back with enhanced drone launch. And for once, the logic of just trench coat is actually correct. Because the logic here is literally just mash A. Wait. Need to know something. Of course. That means I have to make another freaking door in this room. need red coat to go down. And this is one where I can... And I don't need to bother doing this from west, where I normally would, because all of these methods, anything not that involves just red coat or trench coat grapple, I don't need to put into the logic for over here, because definitionally you have trench coat and you can just do this. It's technically malpractice, but it makes my life easier, so hate me. Which means that, I mean, you need trench coat no matter what. Means trench coat drone fly from this side is valid. I don't think trench coat short drone is a thing. I think you need long, I mean, I can tell just with my eyes that long drone will work here. It's not trench coat, it's... Actually, it is trench coat, because you do need trench coat no matter what to take this path. Except it's not short drone, we just established that. And grapple doesn't matter, red coat doesn't matter, and oh god, you know what actually might make a difference here? God damn it. Oh, God. That should be good for that. It's technically malpractice, but every path that requires this can just be, if you can do this, then you can get over here to do it over here. So I don't need to put it in the logic for over there, which is malpractice, and you should bonk me for it, but I refuse. Hold up. This is so possible. Oh my god, that's possible. That's, hold on, that's east to upper. That's the one with the fix me. We don't even need enhanced drone launch necessarily. It's trench coat and grapple. Which means I actually need to put another set of brackets. Wait. Trenchcoat or short drone and grapple. Then if you don't have grapple, you can do long warp and short drone if you don't have enhanced drone launch. But enhanced drone launch and drone fly are still a thing I need to consider. Ugh, I don't like this room at all. And I still have one more door I need to freaking consider. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And we don't need logic on it. Oh, stretch. Fine. There we go. We don't need logic on this one because we put the logic on everything the hell else. Hold up. Actually, this is the first time I've used my Sudrin key function. Since literally every Sudrin key can be... Oh, and a hydrate. I'll get that too. Thank you. Where the hell is my Sudrin key function? I've never used it. I've never had to find it. I never made a function for it. I never made a function for Sudrin key. Oh, great job, Amada. The one item you use like once and forget it exists. Exactly. You actually use it twice, actually. There's exactly 2 key doors, and both of them can be cheesed with red coat. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. Hold up. Wait, I forgot. On state.has, you need logic info and player passed into it, or else it doesn't work. Or logic info dot player, rather. Return, yeah, just return drone. Logic. Oh, and I need to pass state as well. I can't forget state. You said like once. I suppose you did say like once. So yeah, I'm just gonna put red coat baked into the fucking Sudrin key function, cause what is going on here? Oh, it's blank line. Fine. I still can't believe I forgot the Sudrin key function. That is a little hilarious. That goes to show how much I remembered this damn item existing. I think I can get away with just a connection to East. Wait, I need a comma. And I need an orientation. This is the real door. That would have failed. That would have been an assertion error if I didn't add that. Ikurma to Kur. Inner. Over to East. Okay, where's some easy logic for me to grab? There's some easy logic. I still can't believe that the fact that Sudrin Key just wasn't a thing. I just forgot. I simply did not remember this item existed. I wonder what the likelihood of Sudrin Key actually being a progression item for someone is. Is this the gross one that's super long and has a fix me? Love that. So that's just Sudrin Key. This is a little more than Sudrin Key. Okay. What's the upper to east? Or the upper to east is just short drone. And then, yeah, you can fall. I think I can get away with just that. Might be pushing it a little, but I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I need to just like open my map and just make sure there isn't like some sort of path in this room I just don't know about. Okay. Let me just make sure there aren't any other like Sudrin Key blocks that you can't cheese anywhere. I don't think there are though. Oh my god. This game. Because now, we need to go back over here. Because I need to test enhanced drone launch. And that has to be on a separate file because I can't get rid of it if I ever give it to myself. Because of code jank. Yep, as I suspected. I just learned that drone launcher can do damage. Let me guess. You can just... Yup. Okay, that's what I thought. Where's the fix me? Okay, we get rid of the fix me. Okay, so what do we have here? Where's this damn bracket end? Wait, what? No, this bracket's in the wrong spot. This bracket needs to be over here. This guy's getting in the long line competition, but I'm pretty sure west to upper. Did I already put long drone in this? Yes, I did. No. Hey, Anthony. Drone launcher can do damage. Make sure any weapon logic includes drone launcher. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I may be sadistic, but I'm not that sadistic. Is trench coat and anything to get up this room by the looks of it? Yep. Okay. I can stick on the EDL file for a second here. Oh god, what is... Oh wait, no, hold up. What am I doing? I have to wire up the entry. And this is entirely more than I can remember, so I zoom out. I take a screenshot. I zoom back in for chat. And I need to go open that damn screenshot. We're making some huge progress today. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy over here. That's the wrong tab. There we go. We need connections, yep. Connection, AP door ID, AV region. Let's start. We're starting with west. We did west first. West 1 is going to that goes to center. Presumably center 0? Yes. We also have west. We have a west 2, and that goes to upper. I'm guessing that goes to upper 1? No, it goes to upper 2. The center. Center 1 is going to east. East 0, probably? Yep. Center 2. Center 2 exists, right? Yep, center 2 exists, and that's going to upper. Probably upper 3 if I had to take a guess. Or something gross like that. I mean, I don't have to take a guess. I have a freaking screenshot right next to me for this exact purpose. We know upper 2... It is upper 3. Wow. Center caps out at 2. So east, we already did that. Let's see, yeah. East. We've done East 0, but we have not done East 1. That's going to upper. That's going to go to upper 1, because we haven't done that yet. Is that all 3? That's all of upper's internals, yeah? Yep. Now we need East 2, which goes to... lower 1. There we go. Oh, wait, and we have to connect the actual door. Occur to Ekrama. East 0 goes to door ID region dot Ekrama to occur west 0, not negative 0. 0. I mean, I'm sure negative 0 would work because it's the same number, but like negative 0 and positive 0 are the same thing. But that's not dice I want to roll personally. Now we can do the room I'm in now, which is Arcade Attic. It's an interesting room. Negative 0 and positive 0 are supposed to be treated equally? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. That it's probably the same thing. But, like... The way they shouldn't is if you converted them into bits first. That makes sense. Which is... I don't think Archipelago Core is doing that, but you never know with the Archipelago Core. There we go. That should do this room. Or no, this direction of this room. Oh, we already did the other direction of this room. Upper 0 is going to go to AV door ID. Need attic 0. There we go. That was that was red. What do you mean red? Where? Where is red? Okay, it's just lying to me. Thank you, PyCharm. That was another easy room. But what's this? Please say I can navigate this room with nothing. Wait, no. That's what I want. Make that jump? Okay, you can navigate this room with nothing. I like that. What's this room actually called? Transition room. Great. Well, that's a little generic, but I'm going with it because I don't care. Whoops. I love when I don't have to put logic on things. Cambridge connections, get out of here because we don't need you right now. Got another item we need to go do. Because, of course, there's an item in this room. I'm sure you can see it on the left side of the screen. It's a bit of a long name, but... It's incredible. And I forgot a base ID on this item. That would have, or on this location, that would have been devastating. I need some sort of error for that. And I'm just gonna grab this logic. There we go. That's the item done. Alright, what's in here? And please don't require items. Of course it requires items. Well, of course Long Drone can do it. Long Drone solos, because what does Long Drone not solo? But this is unfortunately where my progress in this file comes to an end. Honestly, I am starting to get a little tired. I think I might call it a little early today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a little early today. Starting to run out of energy. Go, let's get the commit out of the way. Locations, logic function, and regions. That seems like good notes to me. Commit and push. Yep, push. I probably should have tested it before I did that. Actually, hold up. I'm booting up a terminal. I'm gonna go test that real quick, actually. Except I don't boot up a terminal here. Yeah, I really should have tested that before I pushed. Hold up. We're gonna do a little bit of testing on stream. Hold up. Where's my Venv? Come on. There it is. There's the Venv. Where is the other command I need to do this? I just did. Well, oh. What? Okay, that, huh? Okay, where did you actually error? Oh God. Okay, something's going very wrong. Okay, you guys leave. We're gonna try this again. That is so weird. Let's get the other ones back. That is very concerning. What the hell did I do wrong? Oh God. Okay, well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to troubleshoot. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass to troubleshoot that I'm not doing on stream. Okay, where does it break? I do a multiplayer test and it breaks. Locations counter. Yeah, they don't all have the same number of locations. How? How do they have different numbers of locations? It's the same YAML. Yeah, okay. So it generates single player. Something goes very wrong when I try a bulk test. Interestingly, it doesn't fail until progression balancing, which is really confusing to me, but whatever. We got a seed. Let me look at the spoiler log. Did it put anything important on any of the new locations? No. It put passcode tool on Drone Odyssey Secret. That actually could be something. It wasn't, but it could have been. Oh, of course it was nothing because the seed started you with Fat Beam. Yeah, that's gonna be a seed where it's just free. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Why the hell is it failing? I'm gonna have to call up someone smarter than me on the Archipelago core here. Because I have not got the slightest idea why it's doing this. Okay, well how many are generating correctly? I hate that it's not giving me this list in order for some reason. They all have 111 items. They're all having different numbers of locations. Let me see if I can find one in this list. Oh, I see what's happening. Do we not have enough items? But no, why is the location count varying from player to player? It should not be. It shouldn't be able to be. Yeah, locations. Player 18 has 127, but player 6 has 126. Player 2 has 125. A lot of 125s. And it's not even like a consistently scale. Okay, yeah. I'm pulling in someone smarter than this. I'm not smart enough to figure out this one on my own. Whatever. It generates fine single player. Just ignore the part where it shits itself if you try and do if you try and do a lot of players. Because I have no clue how to fix that. All right. I'm gonna just pretend that's not a problem, and we're gonna go end stream. Yeah, this is an entire what the actual hell did I do? and it's a what the hell, it's a what the actual hell did I do that I have no god, I don't even have the slightest idea where to start on what I did. Yep, quantum mystery, exactly. All right. Stream place and PeerTube people, we're just going to be ending. Twitch people, I'm going to go find somebody to send you all over to. The amount of items changes if it is observed. It's the amount of locations that's changing if it's observed, actually. Which is even more confusing, actually. Because the locations is a static list. The items, we got some shenanigans. If it was the items that was misbehaving, I would understand. It's the locations that are misbehaving. All right, let me get this command in here and get my outro spiel done. Yeah, there we go. There is my, oh boy, the stream place chat has decided to, oh god, stream place. Okay, well, the stream place chat decided to nuke itself from orbit on the chat box. This is what we call beta feature on my chat box. I'm gonna have to that's reporting that one to Steve. Anyway, that link tree that I just sent in all the chats before the chat box decided to have a stroke. You can find all of my socials there, every platform I'm active on. Even a couple platforms I'm not active on. It's all in there, and this actually makes a lot of sense. You know what? Yeah, sure. We're doing it. Please say I did it right. Did I do it right? I did it right. All right, Twitch people, I am sending y'all over to Holly. She is on her first playthrough of Hollow Knight, so no spoiling anything. I was lurking I was doing some things in her stream before I went live, and now I'm sending y'all over there. I hope you enjoy her stream, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully.